This is the thoracic cavity, which contains the lungs. Here, this skeletal muscle is the diaphragm. Below the diaphragm, we have this whole cavity is the abdominopelvic cavity. Like this region is the pelvic region, and here is the abdominal cavity. Salivary glands. So salivary glands are like, this is the salivary gland near the ears. We have the salivary gland below the mandible also. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is here. It is located in the neck area, above the trachea. So this is the thyroid gland. Larynx. Larynx is the voice box, and here we see this blue one. This is the thyroid cartilage, and it is actually part of the larynx. So we can see here also the larynx actually. This part actually, this here is the larynx or the voice box, or we can say larynx is here, like which is covered with the thyroid cartilage. Bronchi. So what happened? First, trachea. So see the trachea. Trachea is this tube-like structure where you see these rings. That is the trachea. These rings are made up of cartilage, so they provide the stability. Trachea bifurcate into two main bronchi, and these two main bronchi again branch into secondary bronchi. So these are the bronchi, these main bronchi, secondary bronchi. Lungs. So these actually, for example, this is a lung which is covered by the rib cage because we need to protect it. Here is the lung covered. This is the rib cage and this is the lung. Heart. So here, this is the heart. Now, aorta and esophagus. So we have the heart here, and from the heart, this red colored tube-like structure which is coming out from the heart, that is the aorta. This is aorta, and this aorta will go down here and becomes the thoracic aorta. See, this is aorta, the red one. Esophagus, this cream color structure, cream color tube-like structure is the esophagus. So esophagus is posterior to the trachea. Diaphragm, this skeletal muscle is the diaphragm. Liver. So we have the liver. Here is the liver, and the liver has also gallbladder. So this green, actually balloon-like structure we are seeing is the gallbladder. Stomach. Here is the stomach, and stomach is sitting actually here. It sits in the body like this. That is the stomach. Duodenum. Duodenum is the first part of a small intestine which will cover, actually attached to the stomach. So see this structure, pink one here, is the duodenum, this one. It starts from here and goes up to here. That is the duodenum, first part of a small intestine. Then this whole structure here, this is the small intestine. Like small intestine has three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. So this is all small intestine. Pancreas. So see this gland, like this structure here. This is the pancreas. Pancreas is located between the duodenum and the stomach. So this is pancreas. And spleen. This purple color structure we are seeing on this right hand side, this is the spleen. Kidneys, like there are two kidneys, one here and one here. Adrenal gland. There are two adrenal glands and each adrenal gland is sitting at the top of kidney. So this is adrenal gland. Ureter. So from the kidney, two tube-like structures come out and carry the urine to the urinary bladder. Here is the urinary bladder where the urine is stored. Urethra. Okay. Large intestine. Sorry. So large intestine is, this is the large intestine. And the large intestine has, see this pouch-like structure here? This is a small pouch known as cecum. And see this extension here? This is the appendix. And this is the cecum. Then we need to know like the three parts of the large. Ascending. Ascending means going up, ascending colon. Transverse means going across, transverse colon. Descending means going down, descending colon. Then see the descending colon and then it turns here into a letter S, S like Sam. So S-shaped structure, and that is the reason it is known as sigmoid colon. Here the rectum and the opening is the anus. So we went through all of that. One more thing I will show you, epiglottis. So see, like this is a sagittal section of the head. This blue color here, which covers the glottis when we are swallowing the food. This is epiglottis and it will cover the glottis so the food will not go in the trachea. So these are all the terms you will need to know, and